Project TED training and its impact. My name is Colin Tucker. I'm a third-year life skills teacher at Masters Elementary in Judson ISD. My knowledge of dual diagnosis before the Project TED training was completely wrong and not even in the right direction. Before Project TED, I thought that a special education student with autism in speech or intellectual disability in speech or something along those lines was a dual diagnosis. It was not until I attended the Project TED training that I found out that a dual diagnosis meant that a student had autism, intellectual disability, or other health impairment, and a mental health disorder. As a special education teacher, I did not realize that my students could have mental health issues, and I'm very thankful that I now know and talk with my LSSP to find out what to look for with my students if needed. The highlight of the training for me was the whole day. Dr. Wayne Moore, project manager for Project TED, and his group made the presentation very informative, engaging, and fun. When I attended the training, it was unlike any other training that I had taken. Not only did I learn a lot of information from the Project TED team, but was very informative when they interacted with us when we did groups activities during training. They let us engage with the teachers that were there so that we got to hear about situations in other classrooms and how the teacher or the team handled it. The information that was presented during Project TED was so fun and informative that the training went by so quickly. And the Project TED team let everyone know how to get in touch with them if they needed any help or clarification. My favorite part of the training was when we discussed behavioral issues, as it was something that I found would be very helpful with the students in my classroom. Not only did they discuss the behavior and ask what we might do in that situation, or if we thought it might be something that was a mental health issue, then they would explain what the situation was and how the teacher handled it, or how they would work with the special education department or school LSSP to start tracking the behavior to help the student get the issue corrected or get them the mental health help that they needed. An example that was given during the training and I implemented in my classroom is of a student that was constantly disrupting the class lesson or activity that was going on. The teacher, instead of redirecting the student every minute or two, decided to have the student work in 2-minute increments and then give them a 2-minute break. The teacher said they thought it was better to give the student shorter work periods with shorter breaks mixed in over constantly disrupting the lesson or stopping it to deal with the student. When I heard of this, I thought it would be perfect for one of my students who had similar issues with staying on task, doing his work, or not interrupting the lesson. Once I had the student work with a paraprofessional in 2 to 3 minute intervals with a 2-minute break after each interval, the student became more productive doing his work. He stopped interrupting the lesson or bothering other students, and I was able to complete tasks or assignments without the same behavioral problems as before. I also implemented it in longer intervals with a second student. When I first heard about the Project TED training, I reached out to Project TED project manager, Dr. Wayne Moore, and he informed me that they would not be in San Antonio until the 2024-25 school year. But if I wanted to travel to one of the trainings in Austin, Waco, or Dallas, I was more than welcome to sign up. The Project TED team informed me of who I needed to talk to in my district to get approval to attend the training. The information that the Project TED team shared was extremely engaging and helpful, plus they took the time to answer any questions that were presented during the training, and they hung around after to continue answering questions. The information and the knowledge I gained from attending this workshop has been extremely useful. Most importantly was that it let me know that my students can have mental health issues, what I can do to help them with it, or how to get the district and the special education department to help the student and their family. There were people at the training who have worked in special education or general education for years, and those who are new to it like myself, but everyone that I spoke with seemed to have the same opinion of how well put together the training was and how informative and helpful it was to them. The Project TED training is one of the best trainings that I've had the privilege to participate in since becoming a teacher. From the knowledge gained from the Project TED team and the information shared by the other attendees, it was above and beyond what I was expecting when I was able to sign up. I cannot thank the team enough for allowing me to attend and for the knowledge gained that I am able to pass on to other teachers, staffs, and parents. Using the behavioral management technique discussed in training has allowed my 2 students to get more instruction time, but it has also benefited the whole group as they are not interrupted during lessons anymore.